everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. I'm here today to bring you a fun project, and we are using the Easter Friends stamp set. And I love this bunny. I knew I had to have it as soon as I saw this bunny. And I wanted to make a fun Easter card. And so I saw a pattern for this accordion style fold card. And I decided to use this set with it. And then I put the Easter chicks in here and put sending warm and happy wishes this spring. And then the little flower is from Lovely You. I just thought it was fun, something different. It used a lot of the pieces of the stamp set. I'm trying to get better about using multiple pieces instead of the one piece I really, really love if there's only one piece in the stamp set. So, fun project. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is a very easy card to make. Just a little time consuming because there's a lot of pieces you need to cut and then there's coloring. So what you're going to need is some pale papaya cardstock, and I have this cut at 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score that together. I have some mint macaron cardstock, and this is 3 by 11. I also have 3 pieces of designer series paper that are cut exactly the same size. I just used different patterns, 2 of which I did the same pattern for the inside of the card. And those are 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I made this piece the same size, but just a different pattern. And then I used the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I did the largest rectangle scallop there was. And then the next largest out of basic white. And then I did 3 of the, let's see, I didn't measure this one. Let's see what it, 3 of the 2 1/2 inch in basic white, and then 1 of this style. And then I just used a couple pieces of scrap paper and bannered them because we're going to put those together. Okay, so let's first burnish and score our pieces here. Now, our pale papaya is just like a normal card piece. We're just going to score it in half at 5 1/2 inches on the 11-inch side. Okay. Then on the 3 by 11-inch piece, we want to score this at 3 1/4 inches, 5 1/2 inches, and 7 3/4 inch. And we're going to fold this when we burnish it in a mountain valley mountain type of fold. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in our bone folder, and we'll burnish those fold lines. So we're going to go mountain just like this. Okay, so your mountain's in the middle. So actually, sorry, it's a valley, mountain, valley. I said it backwards. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to add your designer series paper to the middle. And I'm still waiting on my glue to come, so I have some spare glue here in a little bottle, so excuse me on that. Okay, and then let's put the front piece on. I'm gonna go like that. There's really no direction with that paper. It's just whatever you think looks good, I think. So that's how I figure it. Okay. Then I'm going to add this scalloped piece with some dimensionals. And I'm only going to put, I'm going to put them in the corners and in the middle. Or no, sorry, not in the middle. Just the 4 corners because I want my ribbon to run in there. And then next, we're going to do all of our stamping. Okay, so first we're going to stamp this piece, and I'm going to use some mint macaron. And I'm going to use a flower from the Lovely You stamp set. And I'm just going to randomly stamp all over my cardstock, going off the edges and just everywhere. Perfect. Then we're done with that color. Then I'm going to bring in my Memento ink, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping here. We're going to bring in all of our basic white pieces and get those stamped up. So the large one, I'm going to put my little Easter bunny. Then I'm going to do 2 with the little duckling. And you kind of have to go off the little scallop just because they're a little shorter. But so how I did it was I have one like walking this way. Okay. And then the next one I have coming off this way. And then this one, we'll put our little chickie on. Kind of got a little heavy in the middle there. And then I'm going to put a sentiment on here, and I'm going to do sending warm and happy wishes this spring. Just like that. Perfect. Then we're going to come in and we're going to color all of those. And I'm going to tell you what color blends I'm using here. So let me bring in my blends. So I have the Pale Papaya blends, the Cinnamon Cider blends, and the So Saffron blends, and Petal Pink. And then I'm also going to use some Wink Estella. So I'm going to come in with my dark So Saffron and just get all the dark areas. Stampin' Up makes it really easy for us blending here. And then I'm just going to color it all in with the light, blending that all together. Okay, do the same thing on this one. Blend that all together. Then I'm going to come in with the dark Pale Papaya, And I'm going to color in the beaks and then the feet. And then we're going to do the same thing on our little chickie here. Do the dark So Saffron. And then color him in with the light. And then use that dark pale papaya to do his little feet and beak. And then I'm going to use my Petal Pink, the dark, and I'm just going to do his little nose. And then I'm going to do the dark cinnamon cider in all the dark areas. As you can see, I'm just kind of scribbling it away, not really paying much attention to anything else. Okay, and then come in with that light and get him all colored in. And the only reason I went dark on him like this is it matches the paper pack, because I thought that paper pack lended very well to nice spring projects. I just carefully run around his nose there. Okay, and then I'm going to add Wink Stella to all of them. And then one last stamping. We're going to bring in that mint macaron again. And I'm going to do the grass just down at the feet here. On him, I'm going to do, looks like a double or triple layer of grass here. Okay, so we got all the stamping done. Now we just need to put the card together. So I told you it's an easy card. It's just a little bit of steps. Okay, so first what we want to do is we're going to add glue to these outer flaps, lining up this center score line with that center score line. So I'm going to go ahead and add glue only to one side just because that works best for me when I do it. I don't like to get too carried away with too many pieces glued. Okay. And then I'm going to put glue here. Making sure, hold on. I want to make sure that that edge is lined up with the middle there. Okay. And then line up this side. And the score lines are lined up. Perfect. So now you have your unfold, okay? Now what you're going to do is we are going to adhere our little strips down on this side. And then I'm going to do the one walking this way. Center that down. And then the little chick's going to go in the middle. And then the other duck on the other side. And then I glued my sentiment towards the top like this so that they have room. Ah, that's not centered. Room to write down here. Okay. Then I'm going to adhere my bunny down. Right into the center. And then I'm going to add some pale papaya ribbon. And since there's no dimensional, it kind of goes right through, which is perfect. And then you just need enough to tie it into a bow. And there's your card, my friends. Let's bring that other one in. I love it. A fun interactive card, and it's beautiful just for spring. Thank you guys for joining me today. Again, remember, if you make any of my projects and post 3 of them, you will be entered into a drawing to win a stamp set. Okay? I have the stamp set already picked out. It's the Rain Boots stamp set. So I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing your projects. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye, my creative peeps.